That's right.
Yeah, you don't give up.
You try again.
You
Gotta try again. And am I gonna do anything different this time? No. I'm just gonna.
Right.
YouTube.
That's it.
What is your?
What's your YouTube?
It is TG Draw, I think. Yeah, TG Draw. I cannot get this to work.
Yeah, you're live.
What?
You're live.
It worked. See? Shoreline, what did I say? What did I say, Shoreline?
True.
I said try again.
Never
So true. Never doubted. I believed in myself. Now I can have no followers on YouTube as well.
Believe in yourself.
You can get to 1,000. I believe in you.
I'd have to do something pretty impressive to do that. How do I? You know, if I wasn't working on Scent and I wanted to grow my following, I would make animated shorts. I would make edits with sound clips from popular vines and stuff, and make animatics. That's what I would do, because that's what got me into Fire for Hire. I saw an animation clip of it, and I was like, I'm reading that. I got the cut of the guy's jib based on the animation.
I think you should work on Scent.
Yeah, it's like
I am currently watching. Also, the short market is pretty competitive nowadays.
Yeah.
that's true. That's
I
true.
like to watch
What if you did something unique, like self-help quotes, but anime characters? No one's doing that.
Self-help quotes, but anime characters sounds great.
Like just some Dave Ramsey, but it's like, Jonathan or something. You have to create a $1,000 saving fund, emergency fund, so that you don't have a crisis. And you have to have 3 months worth of budgeted aside for an emergency. And don't invest, don't go into debt, unless it's a mortgage. It's like just anime characters saying this. I see the vision.
We need the vision.
vision, animated vision.
I ain't seen it get done. No, we already have a vision, by the way. That is the Eat, Sleep, and Aura Farm shirt. Apparently, this is not a thing.
Repeat. Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, we don't have. Apparently, it doesn't exist already. So that could be our thing. And by ours, I mean mine. I'm gonna call dibs on Maka's idea. It is my idea, actually.
Gosh.
I came up with
They
it.
don't have any agenda posters with love that shirt.
We've decided that the Eat, Sleep, Aura Farm Repeat just needs to have Shadrack on it, drawn in 90s.
Yes.
styles.
Yes, I really want. Oh, it'd be so cool. Oh my god, I would love a Shadrack Aura Farm shirt. That would be the coolest thing ever.
Yeah. Yes, I really.
Tiffany, I'm currently watching you on my TV.
Oh, I'm a celebrity. This is like reality TV. I need to do something stupid and pretend like it's authentic. I can hear myself. Ugh. Oh, there's a horse. Horse noise.
Tiffany, smile wave.
Hello.
Keeps on
Smile
making
and
noise.
wave.
Hello.
And they're like saber tigers, they're wolves,
Hey ho.
howling, abandoning stuff somewhere,
Where'd you
and they're making that noise to alert the entire neighborhood.
Now I'm yawning on your screen. How can we amp up these streams? Make them eye catching. We need some YouTube slop in the side corner. No, it doesn't work though. I was watching KSAO play Repo with his friends, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. It was so freaking funny. If I had time, more like if I scheduled time, I would want to play Repo with some people in the Brood. That's what I would want to do. Play Repo, or Peak.
I have Peak.
Now I say this. I don't have Steam. I don't play games. I never co-op. I never play games. Well, that just happened.
School for malfunction upstairs.
That's unfortunate.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow's.
When you get done, when you get done, go look in the chat.
Oh, I'm going to look right now.
You'll find something you'll find something very beautiful.
Oh, wow. Why are you bald?
I try my best.
I think it's great. I think it's really good, actually. I didn't know you were. Did I know you drew? Did I know this about you?
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, you should bring your work to me more often. I think I'm not kidding. It's really good. Did you reference something, or is that straight out of your head?
Put it on my head.
Really?
Yeah.
Jose! I think the most impressive thing is the hands and the arm posture. Is usually that's very hard to do. Because hands are weird. I feel like even I would have a hard time drawing those hands. Not to be egotistical. Even I! I never pretend to be above having trouble with hands. I had to work very hard on these for Tiller, and yeah, it took a lot of trial and error. Hands are hard.
Tiffany, you want to hear something?
Yeah.
Yesterday was my first time cooking on a grill.
Oh, how'd that go? I don't think I've ever actually. I mean, I don't think I've cooked on a grill before. I'm not sure. How'd that go?
No, like my hamburger types are really good.
Ooh, what's the recipe? I feel like excessive butter and excessive salt and pepper is the answer.
Actually, no, it's salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and steak seasoning.
Interesting. Steak seasoning. Well, I would like to try it sometime. I'm glad you are discovering that you are a chef in addition to being an artist. Who knew?
Well, actually,
a man of many skills.
A little fun fact about me: I knew how to cook before anything.
Before you even were conscious of this world, you were born to cook. Incredible.
Yeah,
Some people. So you have a knack for it, huh? You want to be a chef? You ever thought about that?
Much.
Oh, you broke up. I didn't hear it.
But sometimes people love it. You know, some people like think other iron for no reason.
I am trying to hear you, but like it keeps breaking up. Something about people, something for no reason. That's what I heard.
Sorry, I'm in the fridge right now.
You're in the fridge. Sad.
Yes, I'm in the fridge.
I hate it when that happens.
I hate it when like people
Me?
judging people or none of that. I just hate that so much.
Something about people judging something. I cannot hear you. You keep breaking up wherever you're at the audio. I don't know if it's my fault or yours. Ooh, speaking of audio, let's try this out. Okay, guys. I got this speaker. I've never plugged it in. I don't know if it works. It might not work. But I would love to have a better mic. And I have had this mic sitting beside me for like the entire year. I'm going to try it out. The other one didn't work well because, first of all, it didn't connect. And then also, it needed a stand. And so I had to like hold it the whole time, which was not ideal. All right, Mike, here we go. Let's see. Let's give this thing a go. Go to my handy dandy little plug thingy. All right, it's plugged in. I don't know if it needs like a power source or something. I guess not. Oh, nope, doesn't. All right, okay. Ooh. Oh? How's this? Hello? Hello? Is this working? Uh-oh. Did it change the, Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Too many birds up there. Yeah, there's the whale carcass.
Okay, I can hear you now. Could you hear me before? Can you hear me? Hello? Playing back your beautiful. Isn't detecting any input from the mic. Okay. Um. Sorry guys, I'm figuring out my audio device. Whatever this mic was is not giving me. It took over everything, but it's not. Okay. Okay, it's a Yeti stereo microphone. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to figure out where it would be, the audio thing. This is so much more important than my comic right now. Hello? Is this better? I think a way to check would be my stream. Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Okay. This isn't working. Hello? Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Oh? Was I on mute? Hello? Okay, clearly it's doing something a little different with this. Hello? Hello? Oh? Hello? Oh? Can you hear me? I can't really hear myself on the stream, which implies. Can you hear me? Oh, wait, I hear something. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait, I hear something. Oh, hang on. Hello? Is this better? It's really quiet. Hello? Hello? Why is the audio so bad? Hello? I'm using y'all as like my experiment. Probably ruining it.
I used to be so good at that ring game, and then I got rusty, so now I can't get it for the life of me.
Okay, I guess I'm hearing myself in the stream, right? Okay, I guess I'm hearing myself in the stream, right? Why is the audio so bad? Hello? Let's try again. Hello, hello? Let's try again. Ooh! Hello, hello? Is that better? Is that better? It sounds better to me, right? It sounds better to me, right? Can you guys hear me?
Hello.
Now I can.
Can you guys hear Oh, I'm hearing myself. Am I better? Is the audio better? I'm using a mic.
You're alive. You're not dead.
That is an improve. That's definitely a good thing.
I got 50 tracks. I'll get the one out. I got my goal.
Fancy. Is my audio any different? Is this better?
You sound better, yeah.
I've got a mic. I don't know if there's anything I can do to make it more better. But I don't know. I'm cooler with a mic. I'm more professional. It's a little bit in the way. All right, now that that's taken care of.
Tiffany.
Yes. Nani?
I'm like over here trying to scream your name from upstairs.
Also, you're gonna be there tomorrow. It's a big day tomorrow. For all people who don't know, we're voting on our potential pastor tomorrow. So we have not had a pastor in like 2 years. So it's a big deal.
Oh yeah, Tiffany.
Yes.
I am loaning 2 of my books to teachers.
Oh, you are doing. Jose, no one's doing it like you. You're doing it. You're popping off. You need the agent of propaganda thing, or do you already have one? Surely I already gave you one. You don't. Hang on. I'm gonna add a roll. You're gonna get a little thing. You are now deemed an agent of propaganda, so you get a little bird mark beside your name now. So, congratulations. That's what you get for being an excellent proselytizer for my work. Someone's got to do it. It ain't much, but it's honest work. It's got to be done. I hope they enjoy it. I'm excited to see, I think since Crystal bought the books, I'm guessing she wouldn't have bought them and gotten an invoice if she hadn't planned on putting them in the library. So I hope they're in there. That would be really cool.
Yeah, he's still on the first book.
Say what? She what with the books?
Crystal, Joyce is still on the first book.
Oh, she's still on it? She's still reading them?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, there is a lot to read, so, and I'm sure she's busy. So that means a lot that she's taking the time. I hope that they win her over. It'd be nice to have my work in there. I wonder if they're in the library in Sheridan, Wyoming, or in Casper, Wyoming. I tried, but I never heard back. I left the books there, so either they're somewhere. It's in the ether. Hopefully somewhere in the Midwest. Hopefully in the library, but there's no promises there. I would like to be better at this promoting stuff thing. I am tired.
I'm making pizza right now.
You're making pizza right now?
Yeah. I have not
At
eaten
10?
all day.
It's 9:43, my friend.
Yeah, I haven't eaten all day.
Why not? What's this? Did you make a meal today?
No, cause I had no time, cause I had like colored in some Halloween decorations and cut them out and laminate them.
That's delightful. I need to set up my autumn decor. I'm gonna have for our college group. I've been summoned to do the Halloween party at my place, so I'm looking forward to. I've not planned anything for that, but I do have an idea. There's some pretty clever Halloween things you can do with people for these parties. I went to one party with a friend of mine who used like soda water, and then you could put different flavors in it, and it was like doing potions, which I think is a delightful idea. So I will definitely be trying to steal that from them and see what they did and try and just copy them entirely. You gotta copy those good ideas, man. They're valuable. Well, why waste them? Rendering my characters. Rendering my characters. This is what I do now. After this, I'll work on the back cover, and I will add Whoppy. Whoppy will be our back cover art.
Yay.
That's the game plan.
Wasn't Whistle on the first back?
He was. He was.
See.
He was on the first one, and then it was Kane, and then it was the gun and the tomahawk for the last one. So I think Whoppy's a good choice. I have not thought it through. It just seemed like a good idea to me. He's a fun addition. He's a fun little thing. Jose, have you're only reading the books, right?
Huh?
So you've only read the books, right? You haven't seen what's coming next. I know you're on the Discord, so you could spoil yourself to some extent. Have you? I once again could not hear you. I am sorry. I don't know why. I don't.
Yeah, sorry, my phone died.
Oh, that would do it. I'll never know. Closer. Quieter. Now all these characters are going to have different shading gradients. So even though they're all the same color right now, if you saw the sketch or the process art, you'll see that it's going to be from light to dark. So Emmett and Ruth are going to be the lightest, and then but everyone's going to have a tint of green, and it's going to get darker and darker to the back, and then we'll do some other gradient work with the back with the wall. So don't think this is the color, the base, the what you're getting. It's going to be a bit different. Same thing with the shirt. Everything's going to be really more rendered than what it seems to be. So just hang tight. Just know it's coming. We are not even close to finishing this thing. We have... Yes?
Are we still going Thursday?
That's the plan. Heck yeah. I have... So Wednesday night, I'm going to a 21 Pilots concert. So that's exciting. And then hopefully I'll be conscious enough the next day to go to Pilot Mountain. Y'all definitely need to come hiking with me. I was like, y'all going hiking? Let's go hiking.
Yeah, you going to a 21 Pilots concert without me?
Yes. What do you want me to do?
I love 21 Pilots.
You do? Oh, you have such a good taste. I didn't know that. I have some very passionate 21 Pilots fans in our college group. Like they have like 21 Pilots tattoos and everything. I also am a huge 21 Pilots fan. In fact, you want to hear a fun fact? I entered. They had a poster contest a couple years, like an official 21 Pilots poster contest, and I won. And it was in their music video for the song "Cancer." And also, my art was stolen and put on everything under the sun, and I never got any credit for it. But it was definitely utilized. And I saw a video of Tyler buying a shirt with my art on it and leaving, and I don't know where that video went, but I saw it, and it's true. It was a pirated shirt. It was totally my art. But that's a fun fact. So I've been heavily involved in 21 Pilots. Though honestly, up until this latest album, I've been a little bit like, they're fine. This latest album really won me over. This completely my vibes. Back to what I liked about them. So the reason you did not know about this concert is because I did not make the plans for this concert. This was a plan by our college group, and I was not going to be like, hey, I'm a youngin'. I guess I could have. Are you going?
Well, I spent all my money on something.
Well, everything's really expensive. 21 Pilots concerts are very expensive. So, what'd you spend your money on? What could be more important? I'm kidding. I'm sure you have.
I spent $109 on Halloween costumes.
Where the heck did you get all this money? Do you have a job?
Huh?
Where's this money coming from?
My mom.
Oh, that's nice of her. Well, you spent $100 and something on your Halloween costume. It must be very nice.
Oh, it is.
Do I know what I know what it?
Demon Slayer.
Oh, you got Demon Slayer cosplay. I'm sorry, Halloween costume. I don't know what the difference is.
No.
That's cool. Did you go to see the movie?
I have not seen the
Okay, you're waiting on the online the release to social media or to the streaming services. Dude, that movie did really well in the box office. It like sold more than Superman. It just tells you where anime's at in the world right now. And I like Demon Slayer. I'm glad it's popular. I think I don't think it's as good as One Piece, but I think it has a lot of things I like about it and it has merit that I'm glad it's doing well.
You know how I spent on that?
Hey? What?
We almost spent around $1 million on that.
On the movie? They spent $1 million on it to make the movie?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
For an animated movie?
It seems low.
No, oh wait, 1 million? Oh, my brain was,
That seems low.
hang on.
Animation is expensive.
Oh, my brain, I forgot how inflation worked and I also lost track of how much, I'll tell you what, my brain completely shifted. That absolutely is a very reasonable budget. Actually, it cost 20 million or 15 million according to Reddit, and 20 million according to AI, New York Times. But it made all the money back. It's made 50 million. My brain shifted to thousands. I'm gonna be honest. I started thinking it made 600,000 like an idiot, and then I was like, well, if it made 600,000, it must not have cost that much. And I was, my brain is down. The number rounded down by like an entire like decibel or whatever. Yes, I completely believe it cost 20 million, and that is a reasonable budget for an animated film, and I'm not surprised. For some reason, my brain stopped functioning there for a second. It's because I'm tired. I was up really early this morning, and I was busy.
You know how we spent
Hey?
600 million on the. Wait, hold on. We pulled up
That's how much they made on the movie.
over 600 million globally of late September 2025, making it the highest grossing film of all time and the highest grossing Japanese film to date.
Easily.
The film,
Not surprised.
the film also had a record-breaking opening weekend in the USA, pulling in $70 million.
I honestly love that again. Honestly, with a lot of stuff coming out right now in the world, in the West, I'm really glad to see something like Demon Slayer doing well. I think Demon Slayer is, what I like most about Demon Slayer is that it is sincere, and what I mean is like it's not cynical. It's not a cynical movie. I think everything that comes out right now, even the ones that are kind of optimistic, are cynical, and it annoys me. So I really like Demon Slayer for that, and I'm glad it's popular.
Yeah.
They need to make a Scent movie now. Maybe with its success, I can convince the people with the money to back up my cooking. I'm like, look how popular manga and anime is. Look what you could do with just a little bit of money. You could make a popular series if you just invested in a cool historic western with some werewolves and a slow burn wholesome romance. The people long for it. The people long for the sincerity and for good characters that are just good and not like, I don't know. I know that they doubt that. Anyway.
Imagine if this was funded.
What'd you say, Jose?
I said, imagine if Can't Marry would funded it.
Can't Marry what funded it. They got a couple million, and you know what? Honestly, for 20 million, that's not too bad. 20 million nowadays is nothing. That's why I was surprised it cost. I don't know what I thought it cost. Actually, no, my brain short circuited. I really wasn't thinking at all when I was thinking about that. But
I bet we could make a good Scent movie for 20 million.
dude, Scent was made for to be a movie. It's not that long of a story. It's 6 volumes, easily movie material. We got 6 acts. That's perfectly reasonable. Easy movie material. Easy. We'll get there. Everyone, mark this day. We'll get there. What I really want is to have it adapted by either Science Saru or Mappa or Madhouse? Not Madhouse. Some of them, anyway. The reason I would want Science Zara to do it is because they're so good at getting it done in good time and in the spirit of the show. Holy crap. That Dawn Dadan anime is updating every 10 seconds and is making whoever is in charge of making the new season of One Punch Man look like they're not even employed. Did you guys see the trailer for the new One Punch Man season? Yeah. It's terrible. It's so bad. They've had like 6 years to work on it or whatever, or it's been years, and it doesn't even, there's hardly any animation in it. There's like one clip that has some movement, but it's like looking at a bunch of PNG files. Very sad. Especially considering where it came from, which is the iconic first season of One Punch Man, once in a lifetime crafted piece of art, and then they hand it off to somebody to know what they're doing. Sad. Sad. What a waste. You wonder how this stuff happens. How do you have a property like that magic's happening and you just change everything and do it worse?
Because you wait a few years and all the people who actually care and have passion about it and moved on to other projects are like, oh yeah, this thing is popular, maybe we should like dig it up out of the grave.
Dude.
Contracting was also like kind of a nightmare. I don't know. A lot of the business side of anime is like a mystery to me.
Yeah, the business it must have been a business thing, which is very sad. I think it was on, I heard that, believe it or not, that first season of One Punch Man, even though, it apparently was mostly that was so well done because it was just really passionately made. It had a good team that was just really passionate about it, and it didn't cost anything more than your average other anime, even though it was animated on such a level, but more than average. It goes to show you stuff about how the world works. It's not always about funding. It's sometimes about having the right people at the right time with the right enthusiasm.
The director also pulled a lot of strength to get that team together.
Oh, really? That's I want to know. This is the kind of stuff I would love to hear more stories about. I would love to hear more like how incredible shows come together and who's responsible for it, right? I'm currently trying to read, I'm currently reading a book called Miyazaki World. I'm hoping to learn a bit more about how Miyazaki became Miyazaki and stuff like that. But so far it's mostly talking about like his storytelling and his influences. And I feel like the creator of it really wants to project what they think his motivations are onto him. And even though they're trying to just, like, they're like explaining like, like they're trying to theorize that. So they literally have a part where they're saying, it's because he went through the trauma of World War II and stuff that trauma will create art. And then they were like, yes, he did quote later that he said trauma doesn't create art and you don't need to be traumatized to do good at making anything. But I think probably subconsciously he was. You were like, dude, what are you, a psychiatrist? Like, you can't just project his incentives as much as it narratively is fun to project, to presume. Anyway, so I'm a little bit not loving the book because it's not really about his, it's fine. I think I'm going to learn something from reading it, but I definitely feel like the author is not necessarily coming about it with a completely open to just hear the information. I think, I get it, you kind of have to form a narrative based on what you know, but I'm feeling like I'm going to be getting some random opinions from somebody who doesn't really know what they're talking about. Yeah. But maybe they'll get, what I want to know is the biography. I want to know the details. I want to know how he was found, his timing, his early years, what he did, all that kind of stuff. That's my kind of jam. I love biographies for that because it gets you an idea of how people became what they were, and you know, it's a good lesson. But so I'm hoping that happens in the book, and it's not just like spitballing his incentives and stuff, which is kind of useless in the grand scheme of things because you can't recreate an incentive. So you can read a book, here's why he did what he did. Well, like, yeah, maybe, but also I'd rather know like just what he did. I don't know. I'm really rambling right now. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't even know if I'm right. Y'all know that I'm very aware that half of why I just ramble out here could all be bullcrap. I just like to get it out, you know.
I remember seeing a really good YouTube documentary about, you know, the kind of production of Gainax and how films were made. And even outside of that one documentary, that person's other videos also did a lot of really interesting biography work, but I don't remember
Again, I love as someone who reads a lot of biographies, I love one where you can just tell the author is completely going about it with I had to make sure I'm not trying to place a narrative in here or pick a side. Unfortunately, I don't really like documentaries often. I think they can be useful, but so often, especially like video essays. As much as I love a video essay about things, I think very often, especially like if it's anything about who's like why a company failed, for example, or why a studio failed, and they'll always like there's like it's like you can smell when they have a narrative they were presuming or they took a side by default, and it doesn't feel very honest. Like if there's a studio that drops the ball, or like what was it? There was maybe it was Moana 2 or something, where they always end up going back to like blaming the studio for the leadership or whatever. And like to some extent, it was that new Disney one that no one liked. Wish. So no one liked Wish. And you got all these people spitballing on why it sucked. And everyone's like blaming the like studio and the production company and how they like forced them to make decisions they didn't want to make. But in the end, it's just bad. It's just bad. Like whoever, I don't care who was the studio CEO, whoever wrote those songs, the artists themselves did a bad job. It's not like the studio said, hey, do a bad job. Like it's like in the end you could blame some leadership to some extent, but in the end art is still art, and you don't have to suck at everything. Even if the studio is maybe tying your hands a bit, you should be able to work with what you're given, in my opinion. And my opinion is that these artists did not know what they're doing in regards to the writing, the screenwriting, and there's like no thought. And you know why they did that? Here's my hot take. Here's my hot take based on nothing. I think the reason the Wish turned out the way it did is because Frozen 2 was successful. Because Frozen 2, they wrote all the songs for Frozen 2 before they even wrote the story, which is just ridiculous. I get kind of the idea because you can kind of write a narrative around a song, and I do that a lot, to be fair. But they had it was just thrown together, and they didn't even know what the heck they were doing with the songs. And it worked. Frozen 2 did amazing. I don't think it deserved to do that amazing. I don't think the story was very good. The music was fire. But the story was bad. And they're like, oh, that works. We can just write random whatever songs we want and just place a narrative around it. And then they did try that with Wish, and then the songs were bad too, and the writers were bad, and it turns out you can't just throw whoever you want in there and get a good movie. So anyway, soapboxing. Y'all got me on a topic. Y'all got me soapboxing. I got there. It's been fun. It's been fun. Y'all like, uh-huh.
I'm very tired.
I'm combat logging like a loser. I'm quitting while I'm ahead.
Combat logging. That's funny as heck.
I hear a massive wolf pack. I'm like, you see, I'm just quitting while I'm ahead. That's how I win.
That's how I win.
That's how I win the game. I'd be a coward.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. I can't see. It's 10:03. Should I go to sleep? I'm gonna finish shading the base level shades of my boys. I'm hoping by the combo of the face paint and the long hair and not the badger hat that people won't default know who this is when they look at the cover. Because I have 2 spoilers on the cover. Tiller, technically 3 if you include Emmett, but everyone knew Emmett was going to live. Tiller and Chad are huge spoilers, but they have to be on the cover because they're very important to the story, and I can't just not have them on the cover. Y'all are not giving me efficient responses, you know. And I was like, oh, I just realized Vegan's playing.
Not to die in a video game.
Hey.
Slow pace, but it's like, ooh, I have to constantly be like, locked in.
I might put it in. I think I'm gonna go. Good night.
Good night, short line. It's been fun. I just realized some friends of mine are playing Raft, It's quiet. I can't hear them.
Hey, Tiffany,
Yeah?
wanna try tomorrow?
Heck yeah, I am. About time. I know, I've been a heathen.
Alrighty, I'll see you out.
I look forward to it. Looking forward to seeing you. It's gonna be fun.
There's cooked
Oh wait,
fish on the grill.
what did Pajama say?
Pajama?
She wanted me to ask you what you're doing.
I am currently working on the cover of Scent Volume 4, which I am done with.
In my chat.
And now I'm watching Preston play
I have no
Raft.
idea how long ago she sent that message. She said, "Hey, I just noticed y'all were live."
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching Preston, and I'm guessing, if I was gonna guess, Noah, Eli, and maybe Brandon are playing Raft on.
Basically three. Yeah, you know what? I don't think there is an Eli. I don't.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, me neither. I don't think there is an Eli. I don't know. No, actually, there's no Eli. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
There's Steve the Bald. I see Noah. Ah, the video's canceled. What? Steve the Bald and something Shy Guy or. Yeah, I'm working, but I'm not working.
No, impossible.
The good news is I can hang out with people that are that I like while I work. And that's what the magic of live streaming is. Like right now with you guys.
There would definitely be food here.
Yay.
Even though I did not get efficient validation on my soapboxes, which y'all gotta work on that. You know, it's practice.
Alright, I found a pineapple. Would anybody like a pineapple?
I'm so tired. Oh my gosh.
No problem.
If only there was something I could do about that. Oh well.
Hey, Tiffany,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
do you think is the best anime?
I think. Oh man, that's a good question. If I were to get off the top of my head, at the moment, Haikyuu. Partially because it is exceptional all the way through and ends well, which is a rare thing. I also think One Piece is miles above most anything else, but it's not done yet, and it's hard to give it a good gander based on until it's done. But the first like half of One Piece is like literally some of the best fiction written in our age. It is insanely good. In my opinion, miles ahead of most of the competition. Just the Arlong, and people may disagree on that. It's just my take. I think the Arlong Park arc is a tell of how exceptional it is, and then the Water 7 and Slavia arcs are literally like once in a lifetime masterpiece writing. Just incredible and very inspirational to me. So Haikyuu and One Piece are my big two. If I were gonna pick two that I think are really good.
Wait, getting
Okay.
like clay and sand and stuff is gonna be
But I would say Haikyuu for you. If you were gonna pick something up, One Piece is very big. I realize. So Haikyuu, if you are gonna check something out, and I'm allowed to recommend, please watch Haikyuu, the volleyball anime. I know you're like sports, yeah, but like it's fire. It's so good. It has phenomenal characters, incredible like theming. It's funny. It's dramatic. It handles everything so well, and I like it so much. I need to buy the series so that if I ever do have an anime night with the youngins, I can put the, and that's one that's easy. It also is likable by anybody. Like a normie could enjoy Haikyuu. Though Scent was heavily inspired by a lot of things. Vinland Saga, Fruits Basket, Kimi Todoke, even American movies like Hacksaw Ridge and Signs. I have a lot of inspirations, to be fair. Some I wasn't even conscious of until we watched the movies. I was like, oh, that's where that came from. Now I know. The more and with that, when we have movie nights with my college folks, I try to make sure they see movies that I think are worth being influenced by. I don't think we should waste time on movies that are not. We have enough exceptional things to watch that wasting time on things that are just garbage consumption is kind of wasting. You're wasting a potential to consume something worth retaining, in my opinion. We just have so many good options now that there's no excuse to. I mean, you can watch whatever you want, but I definitely feel like there's just some stuff that. Though I do sometimes wonder. I'm still soapboxing. I sometimes wonder if stuff that is technically well made and a good piece of media, that it's okay if it gets put to the wayside because maybe the takeaway is harmful. I know it sounds like a really hot take. But I think like some of the stuff that's like you can have something really well made and then it ruins you because it's got maybe destructive narratives that you weren't looking for. I think good stuff can... Now, obviously, if it's good, there are merits worth retaining. So I've watched several things I think aren't very good for me. Or at least I don't think have good messages, but they're worth watching because they are... The craftsmanship alone is worth acknowledging. But I definitely sometimes wonder if someone who's not going about watching something to learn to write a story, is it worth whatever emotional damage the thing does to you to consume it? I don't think so, personally. So maybe some good stuff should be let to sit. Anyway. I hear myself talking in your audio. I thought
I am watching your stream.
I thought for a second you were trying to talk. I was like, I can't hear that, but now I know. Now I know.
Small wave, small wave.
Smile wave. Oh, what are your favorite? Is Demon Slayer your current? You said that's your favorite one right now?
Yeah.
I think that's a good choice. I think Demon Slayer is really good. So, I say enjoy. I'm sorry it's coming into an end though. Oh, that it's over. The manga's over, but I read Demon Slayer when it was still a little baby manga before anyone knew about it, so I get the hipster credit for knowing about it before everyone else. I am the cool person. I was informed.
Do you know what the sad part is?
What's that?
Akaza.
What?
But the sad part is that how Akaza got turned into a demon without his consent.
Honestly, it's been a while and I forgot a lot of things about what happens in it. But that sounds very sad. I agree. I agree. Yeah, I have not watched the anime all the way through. I might have watched the first few episodes, but I had read the manga, so I was at some point in time informed. But to be fair, I've forgotten a lot of things about a lot of anime or manga that I read. There's some manga that I really, really want to get through, but for some reason, well, not for some reason, it's very hard for me to stop and read comics nowadays because I'm too busy making Scent. It's hard to justify stopping in order to sit and read something. That's why audiobooks have been great because I can still gain knowledge without losing my flow of making comics. But that doesn't mean I don't get to read a lot of manga. But I do still consume media with friends, and so if there's a really good anime that comes out, something worth watching, I might wait and watch it with my buddy Catherine, even though we've been really busy. Or maybe I'll get Haikyuu and I'll force it on you and Jasmine and Cheyenne. How's that sound? That sounds like a great idea. Yes.
Sure.
I will scheme. I'm going to scheme this. But I need to buy it. And unfortunately, for some reason, the anime on DVD or Blu-ray is ridiculously expensive. It's ridiculous. Let me see. First, season 1 of Haikyuu. Let's see how much it costs. So dumb. Season 1 Haikyuu Blue. I currently have I have 2 currently DVD sets of anime. I have Vinland Saga Season 1, and I have Kaiji Ultimate Survivor. Both are very specific kinds of anime, and honestly, I don't know who... Kaiji is definitely one of a kind. I love Kaiji so freaking much, but it's very unique. Look at this. Okay. Haikyuu DVD. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, yeah. $71. Etsy, 89. But that's seasons 1 through 4. Okay, that's not bad at all. That's not bad. Okay, these aren't too bad. Okay, for seasons 1 through 4, that's not too bad. I thought it was. But look, it's Haikyuu Season 1 Blu-ray, $91 pre-owned? Are you kidding me? Who the heck is selling this dang up thing? Maybe it's like vintage or something. You can also get it for $30. So whoever this person is, they got some nerve. Haikyuu Blu-ray Seasons 1, 2, 3 for $400 on eBay. Who are you? Who the heck do you think you are?
The way you said vintage, though.
I don't know why. Like, is it vintage? It's not that old of a show. I mean, again, I've been watching and consuming manga for so long that I remember when Haikyuu first debuted, and I also was there when My Hero Academia first debuted, the first ever release of My Hero Academia. I was there for it. So I am an ancient consumer of the anime. It's come so far.
I remember when Giga first made a video about My Hero Academia.
Oh really? I have loved Giguk's anime videos. He's very funny. I think he has my kind of humor.
Yeah, he's a really good YouTuber. I've been watching him since I think I found him through his My Hero Academia video actually. I was unsure of whether or not to start it. I think it was in like middle school. It's been a while.
I'm pretty sure Shadrach would not exist if My Hero Academia didn't exist. Because I wanted a Bakugo character. I don't care what anyone says. But he's different. But I definitely wanted a character like Bakugo. I like the character. I think it's phenomenal. Say what?
Who's the person with the red face?
That is this is Shadrach. You know Shadrach.
Gotcha.
Spoilers.
Oh, yeah, why do you have to make that guy's head cut off in first book? Wait, no, I think.
Wambliska?
No, it was the third book that on the head of a dead man.
That did happen. Everyone was very upset about me for that, and maybe in hindsight, I regret it a little. I did not know Wambliska was going to be so beloved. He was destined to die, but maybe if I had taken a second, maybe I wouldn't have done it. I know that sounds bad, but like, I guess the idea is it's hard to know who people are gonna like. Obviously Jonathan was destined to die, but maybe I could have saved Wambliska, but I didn't think, and it is what it is. It is what it is. I just maybe here's what really happened. Everyone knew the backstory of the Mountain Men was supposed to be a tragedy, and it was supposed to be what sets Emmett on his path. And obviously, you had to kill off, and you couldn't just kill off people that you didn't like. You had to have the story resonate by killing off characters that you like. That's what makes it worth even caring about them. That's why I wrote the prologue, so that people could care about Austin. You can't just kill characters and expect the audience to rightfully mourn them. So, but on that note, maybe I should be careful if a character is quite liked, to be careful not to remove them so haphazardly, and maybe be a little flexible so that maybe I can keep reutilizing them later if people like them. I'm not gonna do a One Piece where you're like everyone you like they're all actually gonna survive literally a nuke. But yeah, the truth was I just really wanted it to hit hard, and that's why I killed him off. I wanted it to be something that everyone resonated with Emmett for.
Yeah. What are you drinking?
Tea. I'm drinking oolong tea. Oolong ocha.
I've never had oolong before.
Ooh.
Yeah, Tiffany, you want to hear something?
Sure, heck yeah.
Ocha to miso.
Oh, anata wa Nihongo ga benkyou shimasu ka? You've been studying Japanese?
Yeah, I decided to quit because of my 3rd day streak.
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud. I need you to learn Japanese so I can have someone to practice with. 私はあなたの日本語の勉強が私に必要です。ください。あなたは私と日本語を話せましょう。
I can hold on to you struggling.
I am struggling, of course. But I said I would like for you to learn Japanese so that you can speak Japanese with me.
Well,
Hey, but you know what? Here's how you learn Japanese. Just kind of say English words with an accent. So, これはカップです。紅茶のカップです。
well, I have a Japanese friend in my class,
ピンです。
and she speaks fluently.
Oh, I'm so jealous. You have someone to practice with. Don't waste it. Learn. I don't know what you would use it for, but I think learning Japanese is very cool, and I'm glad I've taken the time to, even though I've been a little not in the mood to learn it lately because I've just been really busy with other things. But I think it's worth doing because it's really cool to kind of see how language works and how things have meaning, and because it's just language is cool. I've learned a lot just by practicing Japanese, even though it's a little bit unusual for me, and I'm the worst, honestly, at retaining this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I will continue to practice, and then one day I will go to Japan and sell them my books. And they'll be so impressed with me because I will speak fluent Japanese, and they're going to be like, whoa, this girl ain't playing around. She knows our language. We better listen to whatever, or consume whatever literature she's been cooking all these years. Because she knows what she's doing.
You have to make your book go now. If you make it go to Japan.
Well, honestly, I was hoping to go to Japan in 2026, but a lot happened this year, as you know, and I think I was just got a little cold feet about scurrying in anywhere too fast. But it's still on the hopes and dreams docket. It's still goals.
Yeah, but then people are gonna have to read from right to left.
Yep, they'll have to do what we do here, which is figure it out. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't it be fun to go over to Japan and have them read their manga in the same way we read their? That'd be funny. That would be funny. They're all confused, like, whoa, it's backwards. I'm like, yeah, that's how we feel. I remember my first exposure to manga was I went to a bookstore in the mall and I picked up a Dragon Ball Z manga, and I was confused at how the plot was progressing because I'm like, wasn't he dead and now he's not? What's going on?
Yeah, like what? Whoa, like whoa.
Well, no, actually, the reason that happened was because I was reading it backwards, not because the plot had him resurrect over and over again. I realize how that sounds. No, at the time it was just I was reading it backwards. I remember I picked up one of the most pivotal arcs of the whole series, which is when he fights the first season, the first conflict with Vegeta and stuff, which is excellent, by the way. I remember like him getting killed and being like, wait, now they're starting to fight? I thought he died and now they're fighting. I thought one side had won. Anyway, it was a learning process for me.
Yeah.
Rendering time. Okay, how am I doing this? Do I just kind of like do the gist of the shading, the light coloring? I don't know.
Tiffany.
Yes?
I have the best idea.
What's that? What? I love ideas.
Do you mind letting us come into your stream?
What do you mean?
Like me, Shine, and Jasmine?
Come into
just magically one day popping up in your stream?
How would you pop up in the stream? Like
coming from the side and waving?
Oh, I mean, if you're there, that's fine. I've had people in the stream before. I'm not opposed to it. It's not a secret exclusive. No randos allowed kind of thing. On the
Oh
internet.
yeah, guess what?
What?
I am now going to be partnering up with Cheyenne.
You're not?
No, I am.
Oh. What are you gonna be doing?
I'm going to be helping her with her gotcha series.
Gotcha series.
Yeah, Gotcha Life and Gotcha Club.
Can you explain gotcha to me? I'm ignorant.
Okay, so Gotcha Life and Gotcha Club are both the same thing.
Okay.
Uh, like, okay, so for Gotcha Club, there's different designs, and for like Gotcha Life, it's kind of like the same thing, but like lower details. But they are apps that you can experiment on.
Oh, so it's like the character builder thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what are you gonna do? What's your role gonna be if she's the one designing the characters?
I will be designing my characters and giving her ideas, and if she approves of them, then they'll be in her series.
Ooh. Well, that sounds like a great idea. Her series being like a series of characters that she's designed. Is that
Yes.
okay? Well, I definitely.
But the worst part she's having trouble is like 2018 Halloween drawings and Gotcha Life animations.
What's wrong? What's the
Along
problem?
Okay, this is the main problem she's having trouble on is 2018 music, Halloween. But we can never find the right audio.
Why do you need audio?
For the music.
What are you putting music on? Oh, my dog barking.
We're putting music on the videos.
So the gotcha videos are like your characters are
2018 style.
what do you mean 2018 style?
Okay. So,
You're like,
so
I don't
when
know
you're
what
at the stream. Okay, so go ahead and look up Gotcha Club 2018 styles. You'll see what I'm talking about.
alright, one sec. Gotcha Club 2018 songs or styles?
Styles.
Styles, okay. Alright, I see a big. Okay, so it's like okay, so it's like storytelling with your characters. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I'm rooting for your success. That sounds fun, and I wonder how the future is gonna look with this kind of stuff. Man.
Oh, I just had a good idea.
What's that?
I should probably get started on it.
Oh. An original.
I will show you the results when I'm done.
Oh boy. Holy crap. Okay, she's a. Well, is it gotcha related?
Yes.
Well, go get to it. I wouldn't want to hold you back on your creative. In fact, this is a perfect time for me to go to bed. I'm gonna be honest. I had a long day today. I'm tired, and I got most of the shading done. We have a long way to go before this cover is acceptable. Mostly painterly rendering. I play differently with these covers, so I'm gonna show off. So we have a lot to do, but for now, I am so excited to go get some sleep. I am thrilled. It is on the top of my woohoo. Let's go bed. Cannot wait. So excited about it.
Yeah.
But I am very glad you guys came in and we got to hang out tonight for a little bit. Good chats. Y'all let me ramble. I appreciate it. Nice to have people to talk to. You know, you gotta get these thoughts out.
Yeah.
You gotta get the thoughts out.
You gotta get it out sometime.
Yep. Anyway, good luck with your idea, Jose and Vermin. I hope you have a wonderful night. I'm going to go get some sleep, and I'll be back on. I'm not sure what's going on this coming week, but I'm looking forward to getting back to work. Anyway, okay. Johnny, Montane, see you tomorrow, Jose. See you later, Vermin.
Bye. Good night.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And bye-bye stream. Bye-bye stream. I probably should end the YouTube stream. But I wasn't even checking. Oh, there, Amara. Oh. Oh. I didn't see. Alright, let's end the stream.